Well, another impact from COVID-19 being felt in the Coastal Bend is eviction hearings. They're taking place in our local courts. Here's what people facing eviction need to know. As of July 25th, Justice of the Peace judges have begun hearing eviction cases involving tenants protected by the CARES Act. The CARES Act protects tenants living in Section 8 public housing or any other housing with federal government assistance. The Texas Supreme Court has allowed courts to hold all other eviction hearings since June 2nd. Judge Lucy Rubio says she's hearing an average of 10 eviction cases a day, virtually. And the conversations, she says, usually go something like this.
You knew you had to pay this rent. What happened? You tell me I lost my job. I would tell you I'm so sorry. I'm very sympathetic with what's going on in our country. It's a very sad situation with the pandemic. Unfortunately, the law is very specific. You have to pay your rent.
Rick Gomez is a local landlord and property manager. He says when it comes to unpaid rent, property owners have told him, let it slide, as long as the tenant is communicating with them and making an effort to pay something. Gomez further explains the trickle-down effect when rent isn't paid. The owner is still responsible for paying the mortgage, taxes, insurance, and utilities. But it goes further than that.
If we're charging $900 a month on lease, then we're costing $30 a day for every vacancy. So if they are vacant for, say, 6 days, you're looking at $180. That's out of the landlord's pocket. They also have to clean it. They probably have to rekey it. They probably have to do various other repairs. Any downtime on a tenancy is a loss.
If a judge rules for eviction, you have 5 days to appeal. Your other option is to work out a payment plan with your landlord. Steve Bernal is a rental property manager. He warns that an eviction now not only makes it difficult to get approved for a new place to rent, but the eviction can stay on your record for 10 years or until you get it resolved. If you're facing eviction from a property protected by the CARES Act, you have until August 26th to settle it. Now, if you're struggling to pay your rent or utilities, there are resources available. You can contact the United Way of the Coastal Bend at 211 or online at 211texas.org.